Hello everyone, this is Sarvesh from SS Tech. So today video is all about the brokers and the broking platform. So first of all, we should know that why we need brokers. So as we know, there are multiple exchange NSE, BSE, ICX, MCX, right? So it is not possible to reach every exchange one by one according to our investment, according to our need, right? So it's a time consuming. That's why brokers and broking platforms comes in the pictures. So brokers and the broking platform always provide us the facility and help us to reach every exchange in a single click. So we can place any order into the exchange on a single click, right? So broking and broking platform provide us the software by which we access and we can place any segment, any product and any exchange. So this is all about the functionality and the facility provided by the brokers and the broking platforms. Now, what is the process and how we place any order into the exchange with the help of brokers and broking platforms? So first of all, brokers generate a broking platforms and it generates a system, and this system connects to the exchange. So it's established a connection between the exchanges. There are multiple exchanges, so every exchange connect to the broking platform systems what brokers wants to support here. And then after this setup, broking platforms trying to connect with the multiple clients. So he call them and tell them the functionality and the facility what brokers are providing and what the benefit they are giving, right? What brokerage and the margin they are charging on a single orders. So according to these facilities, any clients approach into the brokers and he connect to the brokers for placing the orders. So now suppose there's a clients who like the facility provided by the brokers. Now he connected with the brokers. So brokers always take care of these clients like demat accounts. So who doesn't knows what is demat account? So demat account is nothing but like your banking accounts. The main difference is that banking account saves your money in the bank. Similarly, the demat account saves your shares in the demat account. So whatever you are purchasing the shares from the exchange, that shares goes into your demat account, and whenever you sold that shares, so directly from your demat account transfer to the other investors. So this demat account always take care by the broker only. You not need to take care of that demat account. So this is also providing the facility by the brokers. So now what is the flow of your orders from clients to the exchange? So initially client place any orders. So order is nothing but to purchasing of the shares. So order initially goes into the broking platform system. So this system validate this order. So validation in terms of that you are eligible to place this order or not, and you have sufficient money to place this order. So this check the eligibility and you are ready to place this order from which exchange, and you are already registered with the exchange or not. So these are the validation which is done by the broker system. So after this validation and it's still that you are eligible and it gives success, suppose, then your order is placed to the exchange. Okay, so this is the flow of your order, how it goes from clients to the broker system and brokers to the exchange system. So this is the interaction which is happening between client to exchange. Now if you purchasing a shares, suppose 100 rupees shares, and you are placing the quantity of, let's suppose 5 or 10 whatever. So let's suppose you are placing the quantity of 5 at 100 rupees. The valuation is nothing but 500. So you need to pay this 500 to the exchange. But here in this case, if you are placing any order to the broker, so you are paying this 500 to the broker only. Then how exchange get this money? Because at the end you are taking the shares from the exchange, correct? So there are thousands of clients, right? So every time broker is not eligible or broker is not much sufficient to pay thousands of clients money to the exchange one by one, correct? So initially broker what they did exactly, they put a bulk fund. Bulk fund means, let's suppose 500 to 600 crores CR to the exchange. So initially they put a 500 and 600 crores bulk fund to the exchange, and on the behalf of this 500 and 600 crores they allow you to trade in any segment or in any exchange. So broker has already given this money to the exchange, so exchange not take care of that you are giving the money on the behalf of share you have purchased. So always you are paying this money to the broker only. Now this is the architecture, the interaction between the client, broking platform and exchange, how you pay the money. So you always pay the money to the brokers, and brokers pay a bulk fund to the exchange, and your demat account where your shares will be purchased and kept on the demat account. Now, so this is the architecture, but apart from the exchange and segment, brokers give you an additional facility in the terms of factor which is known as product. So this factor is very much important, which is introduced by the broking only. Okay, so this product is not introduced by the exchange. So this product gives you a benefit to purchase our shares into a less to less margin. So this is amazing, right? We can purchase a share into less to less margin. We not need to pay a full amount of a share, that is 500. So how we can get this benefit? And there are multiple products. So let's see one by one. So this is product. So there are multiple products which is introduced by the broker. So first product is intraday. Second product is margin. Third product is delivery. Now MTF, which is known as margin trading fund. CO, which is known as cover order. And the last one is BO, which is known as bracket order. So these are the product which is introduced by the broker only. So initially what you select first, you select the exchange, in which exchange you are interested to place an order, and then you choose a segment like equity, derivative, currency, commodity, which already we discussed. So after selection of segment, you need to choose a product, in which product you want to place an order. So this product gives you a facility to charge the margin less to less. So this is very much important to know before choose any product. So first product is intraday. So intraday, it's mean if you are placing any order, so that validity is only for the single day. It means suppose if you are placing any order at 9:15 and you buy that shares. So if you buy that shares at 9:15, so you need to close that share at the time of market closing. So market closing time is, suppose let's say 3:30. So at the time of market closing, you need to close these buy shares. So you need to sell it again. Okay, if you not sell that position by your own, then the broking platform system automatically close your this buy position. So whatever the benefit and whatever the profit and the loss you get at the time of closing, you need to bear it. Okay, so this is the intraday, but here you are not keeping this position on the next day. So that's why broking gives you a benefit to less margin charge. Less margin charge because you are not keeping on to the next day. So this is the intraday products. Now how brokers charge your margin in the intraday products, let's try to understand. So suppose you are placing a quantity of a share 10, Now the price is 100 rupees. So what is the total valuation? Is 1000 rupees. So actually share price which you are going to place an order is 1000 rupees. Okay, but you are not keeping this share into the next day because you are closing at the till the market close. So exchange give a one risk factor. Okay, so exchange give this risk factor to the brokers that you can provide this benefit to the client. So that risk factor known as in terms of risk factor VAR plus ELM and span plus exposure. So this is the risk factor which is given by the exchange. You not need to understand in the deeply because this is formulated by the broker only. So VAR plus ELM and span and exposure is the risk factor which is given the exchange, and it's differ share to shares. Okay, and contract to contractor. So it is different for every shares. So let's suppose whatever the share you are going to purchase here, that risk factor is 20%. Okay, so now after this 20%, what will be your share price? Nothing but. Okay, so this will contain your order price, nothing but you can take this position at 200 rupees. So after 20% you are getting the benefit of 200. Now this is amazing, right? The 1000 of value of shares comes into the 200 rupees. You are placing the order in the intraday products, then brokers also give you a benefit from their side. So let's suppose he gives you benefit 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. So here let's suppose he giving a benefit of 2 times. So again it's multiplied by the 0.5. So the price become 100 rupees. Okay, so this benefit is given by the broker only. So he taking the risk because he already paid 500-600 crore to the exchange. So exchange just want this 200 rupees for the day. Okay, when you are placing this order, but exchange gives you a benefit, brokers gives you a benefit of 0.5 factors again. So you can place this 1000 shares of value into just 100 rupees. So this is the margin charged by the broker. So this is all about the intraday product. Now what is margin product? So in the margin product, this validity is not for the single day. First of all, you can carry forward your position. Carry forward means you can keep your position into the next day. Okay, so if you are purchasing today, so you can carry forward this position tomorrow and tomorrow next day. But there is one limitations that brokers is not allow you to carry forward for the long time as much you want. He gives you a validity depend on the brokers like 2 day, 4 day, 7th day. So likewise the validity brokers provide you depend on the broker how much he can bear, because he gives you a benefit that 1000 rupees of shares you can again buy onto the 200 rupees only. The 0.5 factor he doesn't allow you into the margin product because you are keeping into the next day. So he gives you a validity of 2 days, that after 2 days you need to pay a full value of share 1000 rupees. If you not pay a full value of shares, he will sell that shares automatically. So after this validity, your validity of share will be lose. So whatever the benefit and the profit and loss you have to bear it. Now, so this is the difference of margin product and the intraday product, that here you are purchasing a shares and you can keep it 2 days, 4 days, 7 days. If you pay a full money of shares after these days, so you can keep it for the long time. Otherwise it will automatically square off if you are not doing by your own. And the one benefit of intraday product is also, which I missed here, that you can provide, brokers provide you a facility of short selling. So if you choose intraday products, you can create a position of short sell. So if you doesn't have a share, doesn't matter, you can sell the position. If you if you imagine that shares price will go down, so you can get a profit, so you can short your shares. At the end of the market, you can again buy that shares. So this is also a benefit of intraday product, but this cannot be done into the margin product because you are keeping into the next day. So if you doesn't have any shares, you can't sell that shares initially. Now, what is delivery? So delivery product is always a full money of shares. Full money of shares means this product tell you that you can keep your shares into the demat account and you can keep that shares as long as you want. Okay, you not need to square off your shares in terms of 2 days, 4 days validity or the end of the market. So you can keep it for the long time. That's why you need to pay a full money of shares, nothing but 1000 rupees only. You can't get shares at a 200 rupees or 100 rupees. So in intraday you can get 1000 rupees of value at 100 rupees. In a margin you can get into 200 rupees. And in the delivery product you need to pay 1000 rupees full money because you are keeping for the long time. That's why it is called as a delivery product, because the shares is actually delivered into your demat account. Now, what is margin trading funding? So margin trading funding MTF product is similar like the margin product. Here the main difference is that broker is funding for your shares. So let's suppose 1000 rupees of shares you are purchasing at 200 rupees, correct? So similarly like margin, you are purchasing at 200 rupees, and in margin trading funding product also you can carry forward your position as much you want. There is no validity like margin product. Okay, so in margin there is a validity 2 days, 4 days, 7th day as broker wants. So till that validity you can keep your position. If you not pay a full money, the broker will square off your position and close your position. But here brokers funds you the remaining amount. What is the remaining amount? 800 rupees. So 800 rupees broker fund you and you can keep your shares long time as much you want. Then why people will trade on margin, correct? But here broker will charge a rate of interest on the basis of 800 rupees because he has funded and you are keeping the share for the long time, because exchange wants 1000 rupees and you have given 200 rupees, right? So broker is giving 800 rupees from by own accounts to the exchange. That's why he is charging rate of interest, because it is like a loan you have taken for that shares, correct? So this is the main difference between MTF and the margin product. So this is clear, right? So here is a picture of 800 rupees rate of interest. This is the main difference, but you can keep your share for the long time. Now, what is CO and BO? So cover order and the bracket order is most like similar, but the main difference is that cover order and the bracket order, first of all, is a special type of product where you can place at a time 2 or 3 orders. So in cover order you can place at a single time 2 orders. Suppose you are placing buy order. So there is a first order buy and the second will be the opposite order, which is nothing but known as a square of order. So it will be sell order. Okay, so at a one time you are placing a buy order and the square of order simultaneously. So what is the benefit of this product? So the main difference is that this second order is known as stop loss order. Stop loss. So stop loss is nothing but you are stopping your loss at a certain price. Okay, so beyond that price you are not getting the loss. Okay, so you can bear that loss at that certain price. So this is known as a stop loss. So it is stopping your loss at a certain price. So now if you are placing any buy order at 100 rupees, okay, so you need to place that sell order lesser than 100 rupees. Okay, so which is known as a stop loss. So this sell order indicate that you have to input a price which is loss making. So let's suppose you are placing sell order at 80 rupees. Now you are buying at 100 rupees, you are selling at 100 rupees. How much loss you are making? 20 rupees. Okay, so suppose now market is at 120. अभी मार्केट में भाव चल रहा है just 120. Now the price is going down, your buy order is going to execute. Okay, your buy order is going to execute first. Now suppose price is going down, price is going down, price is going down, right? So at 80 rupees your sell order will be executed at the exchange. So the finally loss you are making just 20 rupees, not beyond that, because price can be go 70, 60, 50, right? So that loss will be increases, but you have restricted, you have stopped that loss at 80 rupees. So this sell order will be executed, and whatever the share you have buy, this will be executed with the sell position. So position will be closed automatically. But here you can make a profit unlimited. Okay, means if the share price goes up 120, 130, 150, right? So that much profit you are making, because you are not restricted at a profit side. So that's why profit is unlimited but the loss is limited. So this product is useful for the clients who are not looking the price continuously in mobile, right? They are busy in some work and they are not looking the price again. I'm making the profit, or I'm making the loss, right? So he places a sell order, and at a certain time he just bear a 20 rupees loss if the market goes down, but the profit he can make a unlimited. So this is the benefit of cover order. So here two order simultaneously. Okay, stop loss is minimum and profit is unlimited. So this is the benefit of cover order. Now what is bracket order? So bracket order is also a similar like CO order, but here you are placing 3 order at a time, because in cover order there are no facility of profit restrictions, right? But here you are placing 3 orders simultaneously. So first, second and third. Okay, so first if you are placing buy order, so this is the main order which you are going to place. Okay, second order is a stop loss similar like CO. So you are going to stopping your loss at a certain price. So this is stop loss order, nothing but sale of that order. Now third is profit order. Okay, so here you can also restrict your position till that much profit. Okay, so this is profit order. So it's again you are selling that order but at higher price. Okay, so for example, you are placing the buy order at 100 rupees. So stop loss will be lesser than this. You are selling that order at 80 rupees. Now this is profit, so you are restricting here to the profit price. Okay, so you are stopping your price at a certain amount. So let's say profit price will be suppose 150. Okay, so here you are losing 20 rupees only, but you are making the profit between 80 and 150 is nothing but 60 rupees, right? Sorry, 70 rupees. So here you are making the profit of 70 rupees and you are losing the price just 20 rupees. So this is also for the clients who are not looking the price again and again in your mobile and they are busy. So they are thinking that suppose the price reach into the 150, okay, and beyond that, and if suddenly goes into the market down, so client should not lose their money that much, that's why he making a loss, and that much he making the profit. Okay, so this is all about the product, intraday margin, delivery, cover order and bracket order, and how the margin charge beyond it. So in margin you need to pay just 200 rupees. But what is the margin? This is the same fund of calculation margins, MTF, margin trading funding, same like margin product. Now how the margin charge in CO and BO, that is also important. So what is the difference between buy price and the selling price, that your margin charge amount. Okay, so let's suppose here you are placing buy order at 100 rupees and sell order at 80 rupees, right? So difference is 20, right? Because you are just making the loss of 20. So that 20 into whatever the quantity you are placing, suppose you are placing the quantity of 10 quantity, so the margin charge will be 200 only. Okay, so the main concept here also, the cover order also, you can't keep these shares into the next day. On the same day you have to close this position. If you are not closing, if it is the price suppose is not coming to the 80 rupees, so automatically broker place this sell order into the market. So whatever the price, let's suppose 60, whatever the price it's going on 90, so at that price you have to bear the loss. Okay, so here you have to pay 200 rupees. Similarly in the bracket order also, buy order and sell order, so whatever the difference, same 80, 100 and 80, so you need to pay again 20 into 10, 200 rupees. There is no relation with the profit order. Okay, so you have to pay a difference between main order and the stop loss order, whatever the difference into the quantity, that will be your margin charge amount in the CO and BO order. So this is all about the product. So this is amazing if you wanna trade into less to less margin, if you are not interested to keep it long time, so accordingly you can choose this product. Thank you so much.